Howdy, welcome back. Today's video, I was asked the next time I make a pizza in my air fryer oven to make a video on it. And sorry about the noise in the background, it's my ice maker. But make a video on making this pizza. So I got one of these pizza kits and has everything in it, and so I'll start making that, and then I'll take you through the steps what I do, and it should be about the same thing everybody else does, but I guess it is just how they cook it in the air fryer oven. I've already cooked a pizza before in there. Didn't think about doing a video, but so I've cooked chicken and french fries and tater tots and hamburgers, and I've already cooked a lot of things. Still gonna try some other things later, but today is for just making this pizza, so I'm gonna adjust you where you can see what I'm doing. Try to take it slow and easy. I hope you can see me doing this. So hang on. This is the box, the kit that I'm using. I follow the directions on the back of it. It says pour this pouch of dough or flour dough mix into this bowl, and then I got to take a 2/3 cup, and this is just for one pizza. I mean, let's see, what does it say? Don't let that get too hot. This is for one crust. They've got 2 packages of this, and you can make 2 pizzas at once. So I just made one, and now I'm making another one. So let me get this warm water. 2/3. I don't know what they consider warm, but it feels warm to me. So I pour this in. And it says to stir it until it gets a sticky ball or whatever. I hope I can do this. My wrists don't like to cooperate sometimes. It's not easy for me to do. I wish I had a KitchenAid mixer. And as you can see, it's already getting in, mixing into a ball. I may do the rest of it with my hand, but doing it like this is not helping. So it's going to be a little bit sticky. I'm going to bring out a little bit of flour. I'm going to spread it on the counter here. Speaking of flour, I'm going to have to get some. It doesn't say to do this, but this is what I'm doing. So it's pretty sticky. Get it all out of there. So put it down here, and I'm kind of roll it around a little bit, get some of that flour on there so it's not so sticky. I don't like working with sticky though, but I just roll it around, kind of knead it a little bit. I don't do this very often, but to me this dough is a little bit too thick for me. I like thin crust pizza, but I'll eat it. Okay, now I'll roll it around here. I got it shaped into pretty much a ball. I'm going to put it back in this bowl. Put a little bit of flour in it. And then it says to pour. Got a lot of dough on my hands now. It says to pour oil on the top of it. Let me reach up here and get the oil. These cabinets weren't built for a short person. I don't know, it doesn't say how much oil. I'm going to just kind of dribble it on there a little bit and spread it around. I don't want to use too much. So, a little bit more. That's probably too much, but oh well. Ain't gonna hurt it, I don't guess. I'm gonna let it says to let it sit there, just depending on how, what they call lighter baked crust. You can leave it there up to 20 minutes. I'm gonna leave it there about 5 or so minutes. Then I'll get back with you. Okay, I'm back. I don't know how much time went by, but time to take it out. And I'm going to do flour again because it's still sticky. I'm going to get this mashed out first before I put it on a pan. I'll use a rolling pin here in a minute, maybe. The pan I have to use that comes with the air fryer. Couldn't think of what I was trying to say. It's not real big, so I'll have to conform it to what it is. And hang on a second. Sorry about that, it was over in my dish drainer. So I'm going to put this in this pan and conform it to this pan. I like a circle, so that's kind of what it's going to be. More of a circle than a... Try to get it spread out even so it's not so thick. Then I will make what looks like a crust on the outside instead of just a flat deal where everything falls off. the best circle in the world, but nobody here except me. And I guess if I wanted to argue with myself, I'd do it, but I just don't think it'd be necessary. Okay, so now, since I used this before, I put what was remaining into this bowl with a tight cover on it, because I knew I was going to do another one. I got enough there for an army. I don't like a lot of pizza sauce. I'm kind of allergic to a lot of spices, and so I don't use a whole lot of this stuff. I can tolerate a small amount, and that's why I do very little of anything. Pepper is one of the worst. So as long as I do it in, I guess you would call it, moderation, anyway, I think that'd probably be enough. I like more spread out. I don't like putting a slice of pizza in my mouth with a glob of pizza sauce. I like it even. I worked at Pizza Hut in Ada, Oklahoma before I started college when I was 45 years old, and I was the dough maker, and they did have me making pizza sometimes so I can get some more hours, and they do their spreading of the sauce with a ladle. I don't like doing it that way. I like to be able to pick it up and shake it around and let it get even all the way across the pizza. I forgot one thing, hang on. Forgot to get my cheese out of the refrigerator. I'm using mozzarella. Some people use other different types of cheeses. That's cool. But I use this and it's shredded. So I just spread it all around my pizza. And again, cheese is okay as long as I don't eat too much of it. I ain't gonna say what it does to me, but some of you might know. But this is gonna look like a lot, but it's not. I think that'll probably do it right there. So now I like bacon. And by the way, I don't know too many people that don't like bacon. I hate the way they seal these up. Never easy to get them undone. I hope I don't cut myself. These aren't easy to open. Especially when your hands don't like working too good. There we go. It all didn't come up, so let me see how I can get it open. Yeah, got another seal. I'll try to cut this down a little bit. I'm afraid it's going to turn into too long of a video. Thought about not doing it, but someone did ask me to do it, and I wish I could remember who it was, and I can't remember. So I go out and I buy these real bacon bits. Bacon has gotten pretty high. I don't remember what I paid for these, but they weren't cheap. But they really are good. And since I like bacon, I'm going to use this whole jar, and probably, maybe even a little bit more. I bought about 3 jars of it. So, kind of looking like I may not have to. There it comes. It says to preheat my air fryer, and I really don't see any need in that. I probably should, but I didn't on my last one, and it turned out pretty good anyway. So, alright, that's 1 jar. Now I guess that'll do it. Let me turn you around here. But there's what I do to make pizza. So hang on tight, and I'm going to turn you around here. Hopefully I can do this without shaking too much. Oops, went the wrong way. There's the air fryer. And it's got a pizza setting right here. And so I'm going to turn this knob. I guess I'll do that one instead of turning the knob. Knob is for length of time. It says 6 minutes. I'm sorry, but that ain't long enough. I guess if I preheated my oven, maybe. But anyway, I'm going to change that, and I hit this deal over here for the temp of the time. And I'm going to change it to 15 minutes. And it should work. I think that's what I did last time. So I'll just put this thing in here on the middle rack. Might take a few more minutes, so I'll have to check it and see. But that should work just fine. Turn the light on there so you can kind of, I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'll start this thing up. And it's on low fan. It'll be that way up until towards the last. I think the fan will speed up, and when this gets a little closer to being done, I'll get back with you and show you what it looks like. Okay, I'm back, and pizza's done. It did take the full 15 minutes. Fixing to pull it out of here, and there it is. It's done on the bottom. I've already checked the bottom. Now I'm gonna set it over here to let it cool, and I'll start eating once it's cooked or cooled. So let me adjust my camera here. That's how I cook my pizza in the air fry oven. Now I don't know if this person was talking about a regular air fryer, which is totally different, I believe, than what I've got. But anyway, it does cook pizza good. The dough's a little bit thicker, like I said, than I wanted, but I'll eat it. It all tastes the same. I might eat half of it now and then eat half of it after midnight snack. But I'm sure it's going to be good. So there you go. Pizza made in an air fryer oven. Thank you for watching. Be safe, be warm, and God bless. Have a good evening.